What's up, family? Denzel Washington is probably one of my favorite actors, um, and he's accredited for this quote that your family will talk shit about you when you're trying to break their generational curses. This isn't for the weak. I'm gonna say it again. Your family will talk shit about you when you're trying to break their generational curses. This isn't for the weak. And when I saw that quote, it hit me, and it's like, dang, you know what? That's so true. That those that are that have come in for specific reasons, you know, that carry a lot of things with them in regards to having to go through a lot, having to deal with a lot, um, in order for them to grow and develop into all that they're capable of being. And it's it's amazing how the people that we think that that's supposed to be happy for us, proud for us, and encourage us, and love us, and embrace us, and accept us for who we are, and all these people we think would be happy for us and proud of us, you know, for the most part, be the main people that cause us the greatest conflict, the greatest pain and suffering and heartache. And a lot of times it's in our families. It's the older generations that we're trying to prove our self-worth to, or prove our worth to, prove our value to, and they don't embrace it. They don't embrace you that way. And I understand this video is not going to apply to everybody. If it don't apply to you, let it go. I don't need you texting me something stupid about how it don't apply to you. You come from a great family and blah blah blah. Everybody's not fortunate like that. And the trip is, not only do you get that from the older generation of them not accepting your worth, them not valuing your accomplishments and what you're trying to do. You'll get that from the younger generation, and they'll look at you like you're in some other BS. You're on some, you're tripping, you're wigged out because you're not like everybody else. You're not acting like everybody else. You're not trying to do what everybody else is doing. And so from the older generation, you have this, man, that fool's crazy, and they're different. They're special, And then from the younger generation who think they're woke, you know, they looking at you like, oh, you some fool, you on some other stuff, and just whoop de whoop de whoop. You ain't there, and you kind of touch you. And so everybody's looking at you as the oddball. You're the black sheep of the family. You're the special one. Um, and they don't accept it. They don't embrace you. And if you're not careful, you will allow their opinions of you to create a monster within you. And what do I mean by a monster? You allow the opinions and beliefs of these groups who you think should be proud of you, who you think should love and embrace you and support you and encourage you and be trying to motivate you and doing everything they can to help you because they see what you're trying to do. They value you that much. They value your efforts that much. And because they don't see that, and because they don't treat you that way, if you're not careful, you can become very bitter, very angry, very judgmental. And you can also become very closed off and stop spreading love and hope and all the other things that you're trying to do. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you'll stop doing all of those things because your mentality is, why try? Nobody cares. And so you have all of this to give the world, and you don't give it anything. And it's crazy because when you look at the superheroes, the great majority of every superhero has gone through that struggle. Every superhero, when you look at it, they've gone through that struggle at one point in time. Humanity don't appreciate them. Humanity doesn't appreciate their efforts to help. And all superheroes are here is to help. That's all they're trying to do is just help, make life better for everybody. And every single one of them have gone through that internal struggle of, man, they don't even care. Why am I wasting my time? They don't even appreciate it. And if you're not careful, it will eat you up and you'll be consumed in that self-pity. You'll be consumed in that bitterness and animosity, and it can turn to hate very quickly. It can turn very destructive very quickly. Very quickly. When I say destructive, I'm talking about you become very self-destructive. Drugs, abusing alcohol, abusing your bodies, whatever you do with it, you know. So please understand that everybody's not going to see you the way that you see yourself. Everybody's not going to appreciate you. Everybody's not going to value you in that capacity. And just because those people don't, doesn't mean that other people don't. Say again, just because those two groups of people don't value you the way you need to be valued or the way you should be valued, the way you should be appreciated, doesn't mean that other people won't. I talk to so many different people on a daily basis, and they're like, man, I had to get out and find my tribe. I had to get out and find my own crew. I had to get out and find my own family. And what they're saying is that, you know what, man, I had to find people that think like me. I had to find people that vibed like me. I had to find people that was trying to grow. That was all about, man, there has to be something different. It has to be something better. We can't keep doing the same ignorant stuff over and over and over and over. And so I had to get out, man, and relocate or whatever the case may be, and and find my own people. Find people that were about growth and development, people that are striving to do better, people that were wanting better. And there's nothing wrong with finding your own tribe. Because oftentimes, your family isn't your tribe. Not if you're trying to grow and develop. You're very fortunate, it's very rare that you grow up in a family that's pushing growth and development from day one. It's very rare that someone comes here and they're put in a family that's all about love and encouraging you to deal with your anger, your insecurities, and all these other different things, and they're not compounding your issues by giving you insecurities and giving you self-doubt and all this other stuff. It happens. But for the great majority of us, it don't happen that way. And so we have to get out and find our tribes. Just hit me. My last name is Ammi. Ammi. It's Hebrew, and it stands for my people, my tribe, my clan. It wasn't my birth name, it was a name that I paid for. I didn't know what it meant at the time. But I had to get out and find my people, my tribe. And if you're trying to grow and develop, you're going to have to find people that resonate with you and that resonates with your growth and development. And oftentimes, they're not going to be family members. Doesn't mean your family's bad. Family's great. Your family's pushing you in the right direction. Your family's pushing you to find your tribe. I love you guys. Peace.